Welcome back. I am still Delirium, and this is tribescast.com bringing you Capture the Flag action in Tribes Ascend. We're watching Deadstop in red versus No More Triples in blue. Moving on to the next map, Katabatic. Kendris, what did you think of how Drydock went?
Drydock went pretty bad, man. It was pretty much a complete stomp. And while I praise Diamond Swords or who's on which team right
Okay,
now? And we should go over
No
that.
More Triples in blue is Diamond Sword, and then Deadstop in red is Blood Eagle.
So No More Triples, which was supposedly a very high regarded team, was stuck mainly on defense on especially their standoffs, and they never really succeeded in those standoff situations. So they're really gonna have to pick up that offense as well as a good runaway pattern to really keep Deadstop from running over them yet again.
And Bart, are you there?
I am here.
Did you have things you wanted to say about the first map, Drydock?
No, wasn't too much to say. I mean, Deadstop, did the Deadstop thing. They're just a really strong team, really well coordinated. Drydock, in particular, is a map in which you get those chain caps, chain crabs. It gets out of hand quickly on that map. I do see we have moved over to Katabatic, so I'll pass it back to you, but that's my 2.5 cents.
Yes, I agree that Deadstop's vehicle play and then their dueling and their chasers did a lot of work for them. Spacek was impressing me though, doing his defensive work for Diamond Sword, which is No More Triples. And we're here in Katabatic, map 2 of this series. This doesn't count for anything. This is just a friendly scrimmage, but they do have a couple of substitutes. Oh no, they seem to have gotten some guys back. Looks like they've gotten some new guys. So let's see here. Blue on the right for Diamond Sword. That's No More Triples. Has Spacek and Sentinel. A bunch of Pathfinders. Silken, Mr. Iso. Well, that's one of their substitutes. And then there was an early flag grab attempt I think failed just now. But anyway, Iso, the substitute from ZFC, and then Silken, and then Dibs and Shin are Pathfinder.
Dibs and Shin both went down pretty hard there. They were anticipating it.
So a failed early attempt by the blue side. Flag being babysat, the red flag being babysat. Prowler was there in Juggernaut again. Juggernaut being popular with this team. They're not doing it. They're not doing a whole lot of heavies from Deadstop side. But again, for Deadstop, we have APC remakes for Mabel, Zajiko, Frost, Diplodocus, Fire, and Blitz. They are Blood Eagle. Deadstop is Blood Eagle. Blitz was killed by Doubt just there in midair. I think he might have been midair in the face. Let's see, Doubt is running Soldier. That could very well have happened. Zajiko came in also, an Infiltrator, and killed on the flag stand. So slow to start here, both these teams. Shin is coming in, one of the guys that they didn't have last map, is killed in the stand, has to bail out his route. But he is able to clear for Dibs, who dies right away to Remix's sniper shot because he was hit on the stand. That was a good attempt at simultaneous flag grabs, or opposite direction flag routes, but did not pan out. Slightly badly timed. Blitz is again killed by Doubt. So Doubt doing a lot of good... he must know all of Blitz's routes. He's really spotting him early and killing him before he can get anywhere. That's also that Tribes 1 skill set you see, because people who've done this a lot can really do the trajectories right and kill people like just midair at high speeds with those explosions. Prowler's still in control of the Deadstop base, it looks like. So he's doing a better job than last time when he was having trouble killing that base, because I know Deadstop's base was up for a while and they had a lot of vehicles out. Shin bails out again. He's not able to get past those 3 clustered flag defense. Frost, Mabel, and Fire. Mr. Method is trying to clear for somebody. Is anyone else on a route? Here, no. I don't see it's gonna... I think Dibs is gonna be a little bit late to the party with this little skirmish on the flag stand. Remix kills Shin again, and Blitz gets away on the opposite side on a pretty fast route over the hill. It's gonna be really high sniper bait. Let's see if she's gonna snipe on him. Dibs goes to get away. Pretty good HP. Go ahead, Kendris.
It took them 3 people on offense to actually get that flag finally off the stand for a capper. But they did it, and I'm very proud.
Yeah, Dibs is now in pretty good shape. He took 1 snipe, but he's going to be pretty safely home at this point. Meanwhile, Blitz got over the hill and is back to his defenders. APC has got the flag. So another early standoff. There was no score of just like on Drydock. Dibs is actually in trouble now. Diplodocus is shooting at him, passes off to Silken there. Let's see if No More Triples adjust their standoff strategy to see if they can handle it better this time against Deadstop. Was it just the Pathfinders? What other Pathfinder? Nitron got the flag drop. That was Blitz coming in, who's killed. Was it just the Pathfinders giving Triples trouble, or did they do something else wrong in their standoffs? In your opinion?
I have not seen it actually myself. I've been looking mainly at the Diamond Sword. It's mainly...
Zajiko was there, an infiltrator almost got a return, but was denied him. A lot of, like you said, a lot of guys hanging around defense for blue. They're not having a lot of offensive pressure. It was probably why they're losing the standoffs.
I mean, it'd be nice if they had that offense that where two people
Oh
could...
no,
Oh,
Soken
that's
does go down to
unfortunate.
those clustered guys that you go blitz, and I think someone else was there. Pretty easy conversion here. No one in place to stop this capture. So the first point goes to Deadstop. I think it took a little longer. There was a late emergency grab by Dibs, who's now going to be taking the long way home. Back to
But he
front,
got
or
away
front to
from the
back
chain
rather.
gun
Go ahead.
fire. That's pretty impressive.
He got away from the chain gun fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
in
sure
pretty
it's
good
about
shape.
to come again.
But I think he's going to be cut off here pretty quickly by somebody. Fire is looking for him over this
Frost
hill.
is going much faster.
Yeah, that's too bad for him because he did get a... He was doing a pretty good... I think he tried to pin up this hill, but it's not going to be returned by fire there right now. And again, Blitz slips past the defense, takes a hit on the stand, but he's still alive. No, Spezia says no to that flag run. That's going to be put down in the valley. Pretty easily guarded there by the blue defenders. But yeah, Triples has had trouble from Deadstop tracking this Deadstop nut because they are short all the starters. They did get one of them back, but Iso is still slipping in from ZFZ. So
It should be noted.
Yeah.
In this high-level play environment, it seems like teams really don't care about the generators that much. But Blood Eagle has actually gone and repaired their generator, has their sensors up, and looking a lot stronger here.
Yeah, Remix with that Shrike is one of their big star players, I guess, making a lot of good flag plays. This is going to slip past. Yes, he slips past the turret just barely. Is not body locked with the three defenders who were all in the air fighting attackers, who were all killed. But Divs is now loose with the flag. That's very important for Triples to do because that puts pressure on Deadstop to keep the flag moving before this capture is converted. Divs is going to come over the hill here, pretty good shape. They've locked on their stand pretty well. Fire's coming in for a late chase to cut him off, but no, they tie it up pretty easily there after the first point from Deadstop. So 1-1, a tie point by Triples. And you are a good point to point that out, that they did repair their base. There was another flag attempt that was dropped right away on the red flag, but Mabel's going to guard that. But yeah, I think they wanted Remix to strike as soon as possible to stop some of these flag runs because this is a very strike-friendly map. It's so large that they can do a lot of control with that, being able to move around so easily. Method wants to pressure the flag and force a return. Maybe let's put it back on the stand, which is maybe a mistake. I'm not sure if he was ready for that return, but there are guys there guarding it, so it worked out for him. Let's see. Again, Silken, Doubt, and Iso watching the blue flag intently. And there's now Spacek in a vehicle also. He's also in a Shrike. So there's going to be a little bit of back and forth Shrike battling. APC is going to bail out on his route. I think he saw the defenders were still there. And we see now Diplodocus. Diplodocus is there shooting missiles at Spacek Shrike to make it hard for him to really do his job. I don't see that a lot. I don't see a lot of teams do that. Shin has gotten away with the flag in the valley. He's almost dead, but he's going to be pretty good shape for this. Diplodocus does actually skid on the hill and move the flag away just to get some movement on it. Oh, the flag!
That was a terrible pass. No way to other put it, but they tried to pass it, and somebody just happened to be there.
That's really unfortunate for No More Trouble because they had that flag capture pretty easily if they hadn't thrown it away like that. Silken does get their flag back, but it's a little small consolation for losing what was probably an easy point.
That's just Murphy's Law in place.
So Shin threw it away to somebody else, hoping it would be in someone's safer hands, and it got returned instead by one of the chasers. Is that what we saw? Yeah, Iso just came in and saved his team's bacon because the flag was moved pretty far through the midfield and returned it in front of several guys who all wanted it. Simultaneous attempts by Dibs and Shin are not quite timed right because Shin got there a little early, but did get away. That's good for him. But Remix again on that Shrike is going to be making it very hard for him to stay alive in this valley. Missiles do miss though. Shin's going fast enough. He could be in good shape. Meanwhile, Frost has gotten the flag moving the other way to the midfield and off to the valley, so hopefully that will keep Deadstop afloat. He loses. Spezek shoot him? I didn't get the message. Spezek shot him. Oh, Shin throws it again. Yep. Another bad throw. Why is he doing that? Prowler's there for the pickup, but he's not going to get it. Fire is going to return it, or one of those chasers. They were all over that flag. Deadstop is very diligent about that, making sure they have tons of guys all trying to return. And Blitz is going back to front. It's going to be base-to-base route. It's going to be very hard to stop this if they're not in place to attack the enemy flag. He's about halfway home, looking for some support. I don't think Specific was going to strike either, so there's not going to be any help there. Blitz is going to try and land on the flag. Oh, he's killed by Silken. And the flag is loose, looking for Mabel to pick it up. More time for Method. There's somebody to pick it up. There it goes. He throws it away just by time. Rubix kills him. Running out of time and running out of options. They're just going to put it back and Mabel's going to capture it. So 2-1 Deadstop. 15 minutes to go. Will there be a chain grab? Let's see. No, there are Doubt's in place. Doubt is a pretty vigilant flag defender. Dibs is with has got an answer grab going the other way. He slips by with just a sliver of health. I guess Shin died to get this flag loose. He's now very high. That will make the flag go very far if he does die, and makes it impossible for Remix to chase him.
He might as well just punt it right there.
50 feet below him. He could have punted it there, you're right. He does crater on the ground when he does land. And Remix kills one of the escorts. Prowler is there, saves it. Spacek kills APC. That was a good shot by him to make sure that he didn't stop that play. Fires are still in the chase, and Remix is there. So 2-on-1 here. Fire puts it back. No one else is close enough. Meanwhile, other way, Blitz is killed by Spacek, so that's not going to go anywhere either. I dare say that Triples will save that. Yeah, Dibs put it back. Okay. One big difference, I guess, is just they're still running a Sentinel. Is Diamond Sword and Spacek. He hasn't been in a strike in a while, whereas Remix is doing the strike duty now. And then obviously Prowler doing Juggernaut is a big difference also, because there's no heavies at all on the Deadstop side. What are your thoughts on that, Kindris?
Not really sure. This is a really huge map in the community of the maps that are available, and it actually is really hard to keep up with everything at once on this one.
APC back to front is going to be about halfway dead, a little more, but maybe 2/3 in the midfield. But there's not really anyone to stop him. Prowler is there for a last second to grab. He's not going to get it. I don't think he's not going to land in time. But yeah, APC puts make it 3-1. Silken dies a little late on the attempt. So I think that the Triples is having trouble coordinating their offense. They're getting away with the flag. Oh, good job there. Actually, Method goes clear for Dibs. Dibs is not going most ideal route, but he will hopefully evade Remix's strike for a little bit and be escorted home. So this is good for Triples. They have the flag now, and their flag is home safely. Putting pressure on the enemy team is good for them, since they are behind by 2 points and need to convert a capture. Diplodocus with the flag is going to try and make it help his team out a little bit, but he's not able to get it far enough. Oh, but Zijiko is there with the infiltrator return. Sneaky, sneaky.
That is some really clutch defense. Hardly used by anybody else.
Well, I mean, having somebody there invisible is really helpful to just make those, surprise plays on the enemy. Frost with the late egrab is actually going pretty well around the side. Let's see if he's. This is a snipe by, or dodge a snipe by Spacek. ABC is there to score, but he's low HP. Iso's there to help him, but finally a snipe by Spacek puts him down. Blitz is not going to go anywhere with that. It's going to be put back in the stand. There we go. So both flags stable. Let's see if there can be any more good clearing by Method for Dibs, who's coming in the back right now. Just in a second. Shin is going to be first. There's a strike that goes down. Good use of their money. He does go base to base. It's going to be pretty good for them. It's actually a faster run than Dibs had last time, or whoever it was, which means it's going to be harder. Maybe we're saying that's the greatest thing ever. I'm not sure why. Maybe he was killed by a strike. Shin's going to try and land the flag. Last second chance. Last chance. Last chance for Deadstop. They miss it. Some of the strikes go off. I think they might have been misaimed, or maybe some of them were team strikes to protect the stand. ABC killed in the stand. Blitz is shadowing him. He will not get the flag. He's put back in the stand before he can pick it up. Good control by the Deadstop, or the Triples defense. They're in control of this capture the flag game, and well, they are made a 1-point game, so they're in pretty good shape to take the whole thing if they try hard enough. 12 minutes to go. What do you want to see out of either of these teams, Kindris?
I still want to see better offense and better defense from the No More Triples side. Like they do a good job.
Pretty well. I mean, he's been taking hits in the stands. He's low HP right now on this back to front route, but they're not getting in play. See, Shin got away with the flag there, but he did it by himself. There was no clearing for him, so that was kind of a lucky run by Shin. It's very hard to do that against dedicated defense. So Shin being kind of MVP for his team right now, make sure that flag was not converted into 4-2. Blitz is actually in trouble on the back hill. Mr. Metz is looking for him in a heavy. They now have Prowler back in Pathfinder, and they put Method in Doombringer for the standoff, I guess. or something. Maybe an offensive Doombringer is kind of surprising. Finally, again, a heavy. Oh, the flag goes back. I didn't see how it was lost, but Mabel's gonna. No, he's he's Nitron by Issa, who's there, buying tons of time for his team. Blitz does a dance around the flag, does not pick it up yet. Strikes are coming down. Too late though. It is now 4-2 Deadstop. Only been a minute of play since I last mentioned the time. Wow.
They may have not been able to convert from it, but that shows just how powerful those Nitrons can be in this sort of match.
We saw actually a Spearmobile game where one team tried no Nitrons. It seems like it was a lot more fun. They were dueling for the flag instead of trying to get those clutch Nitron shots. Prowler has gone to Pathfinder, like I said, I guess for chasing or something, more flag pressure. They have 4 Pathfinders now. No, 5 Pathfinders now on the triple side. That's a lot of Pathfinders. And 4 for Deadstop, so quite a lot of Pathfinders in the game all around. Bajiko is there distracting. Frost is there distracting. We'll see if a flag carrier comes in for Deadstop. ABC and Blitz are coming in. Blitz bails out. And Blitz is able. Oh, misses the flag. That's too bad for Blitz. That's rough for Deadstop. Although they were commanding leads, so it's not really bad. Dibs is able to get away with thinks the Prowler's clearing, and Dibs is going to be off to the races, but he's got chasers on him and a Shrike on him. Very rough situation to go the long way. I think it's probably better to go base to base when the Shrike comes out. No, I'm sorry, that was Shin actually. He has a escort in the form of Dibs and Mr. Method. Pretty good situation for triples all around, but ABC does chain him down to last second. It's return on the rock. It's too bad it didn't go further for them, because that would have been a pretty easy pickup in front of their base. Instead, it hit that rock or whatever that is, that ice formation, and is put back in the Deadstop stand. Still 4-2 Deadstop. Deadstop in red, triples in blue. Triples having a lot of trouble. They lost the first map 5-1. Pretty disheartening for them, but we see that Deadstop players are just playing their solid game that they're used to playing. Attention that having Rooks on a strike is very important to them. Again, to one technician, like I said, that you pointed out correctly, Kinders, they did repair their base and they repaired their sensor. It is down now, so they've had Prowler on that. He's back in a heavy now, by the way. But that's I
do not think the blue here has actually done anything to their gens. We've got a pickup in the middle, APC coming up in the middle.
It is dead. It's almost actually, its timer is almost done. ABC is Dibs with a good counter grab is going side to side. ABC is now home, pretty safe.
ABC getting sniped though.
Spusik has moved to the middle hill where he can cover a lot of the map just by himself. Dibs is now pretty safely home. Looks like Diplodocus has changed out of heavy into Sentinel to O-Snipe, and Mabel was taking the flag from APC. So pretty solidly a standoff. There's lots of strikes threatening Dibs. They're pointing lasers at him to scare him away. He's actually almost dead on his flag stand.
Dibs passes and it gets
Fire almost got away from Prowler, but Prowler saves the flag. Frost is there shooting at him. Bad situation, bad situation. He's physically now on a sniping spree. That's showing how much sniping he's been doing just since they moved to that hill. Mabel, defended by a turret there against Mr. Method. They got this set up so they have APC, Mabel, and the Shrike and a turret defending the flag while they have everybody else going to return. That's pretty scary if you're no more triples. Have to think about 5 guys attacking your flag carrier. Doubt being threatened by fire as well as Blitz, but Doubt again mid-airs him in the face and kills him. Blitz has not been ready for that. I think Doubt's surprising him with his disking skills. We don't see a lot of disc soldiers, but they've been doing work for Doubt. Let's see. Sajiko is there, Infiltrator sneaks out of the shadows and looking for a return, but Doubt throws it away. That's too bad. There's nobody there to support him. Picks up his own flag. He's gonna probably go down. Silken is there. Frost kills him. Frost misses the return. Silken is there. Split by Spacek. Oh, the flag was not taken by Blitz, and Blitz returns it. Good job by Deadstop. They're gonna close it out right here probably. UCers are defending the flag stand. Mabel is not able to get to the flag stand in time. Dibs is there. Iso is there. Dibs returns it or somebody, one of the two, puts it back. Nice save triples keeping themselves in the game. They have 7 minutes left to go to try and make this a tie game. Shin dies, throws it away. Remix is back in a new strike after losing his last one. He makes so much money doing that, he can buy strikes all day. You did say they didn't attack the generator much, but I think triples did get the generator down. I saw the timer was very low, so they didn't repair it right away. I guess Remix is comfortable in his strike. He didn't want to get out. But yeah, not a lot of time left to turn the game around. They are losing by 2 points. There's a lot of work to do in the last few minutes. Would you change their class roster? Would you change anything about what they're doing? Kindris, if you were their charge?
Now? If I was in charge, it would probably have to be almost all offense. Like, maybe they aren't the best Pathfinders, but maybe they should really go Pathfinder and really pick up that flag, use all their credits.
Again,
At
for a
least,
while, they had, I think, 5 Pathfinders, and Deadstop had 4, so it was a lot of flag pressure, but they weren't getting it moving. They were chasing with it, I think. They're
yes.
down now to 4. Deadstop's still running 4. And they're going to try Strike every now. They have so much money. Let's see. Where is that strike? Okay, that was Blitz trying to close it out with the last. So, good defense by Triple stopping that strike attempt. Remix still hanging around his strike, waiting for a flag carrier. There's Dibs. And too bad, Remix is going the wrong way and Dibs got that flag. Now he has to cut around the valley. This might make him not reach Dibs in time for the kill. And Shin is there in a strike, also looking for an escort. Probably was going out and trying to do a strike out of his own. Was going to be able to sort of block for Dibs a little bit as Shrooms comes in. Dibs is high, very high actually. It makes it easy to land the flag, but the flag is moved. He can't time the return. Fire is there. The flag goes down. The flag is loose on the stand. Mr. Iso is able to convert. Good job, Iso. Now it's a 1-point game. 5 minutes. Timer calls out right as he caps the flag. Now it's a 1-point game. 1-point lead for Deadstop, and it is map point for them. If they get one more strike out or something. Yes,
that brings a
Kindred?
tear to my eye. They keep on getting it returned on them, and they finally were able to capitalize on it in a good way.
Again, they're in danger of being strike capped on. We saw Blitz try that. Although Shin's doing the same thing over here in the Blood Eagle backfield. He's going to be trying to jump out and just get a free flag grab with that strike that he bought. He's going so fast, Power's clearing over him. Shin gets away with the flag through the midfield. This is really dangerous territory for Deadstop because they have to move the flag. There ABC goes, takes a snipe and hit on the stand. Shin is going to try and get to the stand. A strike misses him
to the
barely.
middle.
Oh my god, was that a strike from Deadstop that missed him? Here comes Remix, misses the ram, Frost is below. Shin needs some help. The flag is still over at the Deadstop side. Frost wanted it so bad. Prowler's is nitroned away. Fire with the thrust pack, misses the flag. Doubt kills him. Good shot there. Important they got that flag. Control. Tajiku pops out of stealth, trying to get it home also, but he's outnumbered. Remix with the kill on whoever that was, Silken. Mr. Iso with the flag save again. And you see over here on red, Deadstop is completely safe. They're not having any pressure at all. They're having all the attention is over here on trying to help Triple stabilize. Fire looking for the impact nitron, gets it off. Blitz is going the wrong way, can't return it. Power's going to probably save it. No, a hit by by Remix, and Fire returns it. Last flag play of the game. There's nowhere in sight. No one in sight. It's going to be no. Nibble does a little dance, but makes it 5-3 for Deadstop on map 2. And that was a much better game out of triples than we saw on map 1 because they made it much closer. It was 5-3 instead of 5-1. The map was almost over. They held out for a long time. They got a lot of good plays off, but their offense was lacking, I think.
They may have wanted to have more heavy offense, something to really clear it out reliably, but